just want to show you like how much the wind is blowing. If you can see like how crazy this is, it's pretty crazy. Hi guys. So I probably shouldn't sit back here. Anyway, take me as I am today. Okay, let's see. So we have one. And I did finish the tail feather. So we have one. I don't know if I can hold all these. 2, 3. Do I feel like the count? 4, 5, 6. So 6 babies. That's where we're at. I don't feel great. I don't. I like them. I'm pretty proud of them. I really like. I did the tail feather this way. I doubled the layers, so it is 2 layers thick. So it has more, you know, structure. But yeah. So legs, feet, everything except for the glasses. So this bird as itself is done, the Roadrunner. And again, if you guys aren't familiar with my Roadrunners, they are going to an elementary here, Robert Frost Elementary, and I was commissioned to do them. Basically, I was given money. It equates to basically paying for materials, because it would definitely not pay for these. Yeah, and I figure I would probably have to charge at least $40 each for these. There's a lot. It's a crazy amount of work that goes into it. And I know my mom is yelling in my ear, and I know other people are yelling in my ear to make them smaller. I don't think I could start over and make them smaller. I mean, I've only have 6 completed dolls done, but I don't know how to design something smaller with the acrylic, still have the details, and I really like them the way they are. So I'm actually having some nightmares about not getting done in time. So I've got other, you know, I've got some started, I've got to finish them, but I have that 175 number keeps going through my head. And I actually woke up a couple mornings in a row like, you need to get going. You need to get crocheting. So my son asked me, well, can't one of your crochet friends help you? Can't they, you know, do? And I'm like, no, because there's no pattern, and I'm winging it. And I don't even have a pattern to give out to say, hey, could you make, you know, whatever? Because there's no pattern. So yeah. I took Daisy to a dentist appointment this morning, and I got some stuff. I got the start of 2 loaf caps completed. I did finish these other makes that I had in here, or I finished some, I guess. I didn't finish all of them. The 2 whales, the 2 things, the cat. So I guess the only thing I have left to do in this one is the turtle, because I was waiting on the pink. So there is that. What else? I have been having problems with, I believe, my blood pressure, but I don't know exactly how to describe that. I have been going to bed very early for me. Normally early for me is before 1 o'clock in the morning. Lately I've been going to bed at 9. That it's weird. And I've been waking up at 4:30, 5 o'clock, sometimes earlier. I've been waking up with, because I have kidney pain on my left side. And then while I was crocheting yesterday, I actually was in quite a bit of pain, and what did I do with my hook? No. That's good grief, Amber. it was a lot of pain, and I sat there for probably 2 hours of pulsing left side pain, which concerned me because I just had surgery on my appendix. It's about, so my incision is here right on my, you know, hoo-hoo line, and then the big purple bruise that I was talking about is about that far up, and then the pain was about that far up. So it's within 6 inches. Oh, there's my hook. It's within 6 inches of that big purple bruise. It, like I said, it went on for a couple hours. It could very well have been gas, but I don't know. I am very sensitive. I'm finding that I'm very sensitive to apparently gas, but I always have some sort of constipation. I did thankfully go this morning, which you're like, Amber, people go every day. I'm like, yeah, but I don't go every day. I go every 4 days. And that's my reality. So yeah, I know it's weird, and it's weird to talk about, but I did get the blood pressure cuff out that we have, and normally my blood pressure is 107/70, and this week or last couple days my blood pressure's been 94/66 or 91/60 or 89/64. It's been weird, and I guess I feel like when I'm sitting in my chair that my heart isn't beating fast enough, or I feel like I need to get up and move to get my blood pumping, because I feel very tired. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, it's been different. So today is Tuesday. We are not going to like the giveaway for the pizzas. We are going to the church giveaway across the street, which is the Lutheran church. It's really convenient because it's right across the street. I do get in line early to get an early number, and then I'm usually home by 6:30. I'm hoping that we get a ham, if not, you know, a turkey, whatever. Actually, any meat is great meat. So that's how that goes. We are going to have Thanksgiving dinner of sorts. Maybe not, you know, the full Thanksgiving spread, but we're going to have something hopefully on Thanksgiving Day, or if the weather gets in the way, which my mom just said that Aberdeen got hit with 4 to 6 inches of snow. Not great, because they have to drive 3 hours, and we're supposed to get snow on Friday here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. No, I cannot talk to you guys and count at the same time. I can multitask, but I am not great. And I am counting because the numbers do have to match up. The wings, both front and back, need to be the same. So what I do is I start with 10, chain of 10, and then in the second chain from the hook, we'll do a half double crochet 9 times. That's the first feather, and then the second one is 12 for a total half double crochet of 11 down. And then, so I just start from where I'm at. So then we're going to do 14 with this one. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, so second chain down from the hook. And then my first one I did, it was pretty thick. I'm not sure if I can, yeah, this one. So the first one I did was, I thought was too thick. It's already sewed on there, so I'm not going to take it off. A perfectionist might, but I'm not going to. So instead, I tapered it. So you have this tapered look, which I think would be not normal or more normal or whatever, but it is what it is, so that's what we're going with. So what I do is I get these all done. Again, I'm having trouble talking while I'm doing this. But I get these done here. I'll tell you about some other stuff while I'm doing this. So this weekend we got gifted from the school some Thanksgiving boxes. The school had a program where they were donating stuff, which was really awesome. It had stuffing and some canned fruit. Yeah, I was trying to think what else is in there. There was macaroni and different things. Things that you would use for Thanksgiving dinner, but also just normal things. They had 4 different things of pudding for the kids, 4 packs of pudding, which is great because every once in a while they'll want a snack, and I'm just like, grab something small, grab something out of the drawer. We have drawers. There's 2 cabinet drawers on the side here in the dining room area, and then those are all full with snacks. And then we have a big snack drawer in the bottom of the fridge, and all of those come from the backpack giveaways. So every Thursday, Friday, whichever day they end school, and maybe even today, since it's the last day of school this week, one or both of the kids will come home with a food backpack from the backpack giveaways, and that's just to help supplement, you know, for the weekend while kids are out of school. And it really does. There's usually like a thing of cereal in there. There's usually some sort of milk, like a box milk, and then there is like a pudding cup or an applesauce. There's usually some sort of canned soup and some sort of canned vegetable, and then maybe something else that they have available, but that usually comes home every week. So those snacks are in the drawer for them to grab whenever they want. Okay, so what I did was I did 9, 11, and 13 half double crochets, and then I came back and I put 2 half double crochets in each wing here, and then we're going to decrease. So we're going to go, and we're not going to do it on the short end, we're going to do it on the long end so it tapers down. And I'll show you that here because the larger wing is going to be on the top, so I want the taper to go that way. Hopefully that makes sense to you as I show you this. So we're going to do a half double crochet together, and I don't know, controversy or not, but I see when people do crochet togethers that they don't gather the yarn before they do their togethers. They do an extra stitch after. And I have my yarn, I put my yarn right away, so I don't know. Everybody's different. So we got 1, so we go from 6 to 5. And then again I make my way back around to do the decrease on the longer side. And FYI, the wind is blowing. It is blowing outside. So we are back to our decrease. So what I mean is I gather my yarn here, do my decrease. I'm not worried about a hidden decrease on this because it's not going to matter with the 2 pieces together. And then I grab my yarn again and put it through, and then I pull through all of them. Now some people, especially with single crochets, they just go through the loop, gather, or no, they don't even gather it. They just go through the loop and then go through the loop and then pull it through. I don't know. That doesn't, my brain doesn't compute that way. So I'm sure it makes sense. But they gather both stitches without putting yarn on that last one. Can you hear it? My whole house is shaking. All right, so tie off this one, and then when I make the next one, I do the opposite. So I started with 9, and you can tell I started with 9 because it's on this side. So I started with the 10 chains, 9 actual stitches, and then 11 and 13. And then what I do is I make 2 of them, and then I crochet around. Now I did think, okay, I could sew these together, but my hands cramp up more so when I'm sewing than when I'm crocheting. So, and it adds some rigidness to it since I'm crocheting them together. So again, I could sew it, but I decided to crochet around. I'm not slip stitching, I'm crocheting around. So it does make it quite a bit thicker, if that makes sense. And you're not getting that curl, which maybe a Roadrunner has more of that curl. I don't know. But I didn't want to make multiples. I wanted just to have the 3. That's what I got. That's where we're at right now. So wish me luck. Say some prayers. Cause gosh, by golly, 175 of these. Yeah. And as tired as I've been, I know it's going to take everything I have just to get these done, not including any market prep. I don't know. The only market prep I'm going to be able to do basically is what I'll be in my car, like tonight when I'm waiting for the giveaway, because I don't think I'll take this stuff with me. I probably really should just take it with me. God. All right. So on top of that, I did get a premiere box of yarn, but I'm not going to show you that today. I'll save that for tomorrow. It was gifted to me, so it wasn't, it was part of a Christmas present from my mom, and so it was a great deal for $4 a bag. That's what we got. That Thanksgiving box that we got from the school also had 2 gift certificates in it. Blessings galore, let me tell you, because it had a $20 Hy-Vee and a $20 Aldi, and we've already used the $20 Hy-Vee because the kids had Thankful Thanksgiving or Thankful Tuesday at school, and they were supposed to bring some sort of drink and some sort of treat, and it couldn't be peanut butter, which we have tons of peanut butter snacks, and it had to be sealed, so it had to be individually wrapped and whatever else. So we used that to go get the snacks for the school that 2 out of the 4 kids needed. And then they also had sale on soda pop. If you're in South Dakota, you say pop or soda or both, soda pop. Yeah. But anyway, so we used that gift card from Hy-Vee for that. And then Aldi, we'll see what we get with that. I'm not sure. I'm going to wait until after the giveaway tonight to see what kind of stuff we get, because we told Mom we would make mashed potatoes, and we're going to put the stuffing together that we got in the giveaway box. And then, so I'll probably need broth and maybe some more beef gravy. I don't think we'll need more potatoes, because I think honestly that we'll get potatoes from the giveaway and maybe some other stuff. I guess we'll see. But that's all I've got for you today. Hopefully you're following along with my journey. 6 out of 175 is not a great start. And I'm supposed to be done by January 5th. Granted, I will be crocheting their whole entire Christmas break, but that's like a month and 5 days. You guys, craziness. I should have my head examined for sure. Okay, wish me luck. I'll talk to you guys soon. I love you. Bye.